Hey, we're back. I literally not too long ago just got off live, but we're going to go ahead and get into this final video unless some breaking news or something happens later. All right. It's going to be my final one, hopefully. All right. Because baby, it's so much going on. Wednesday has been a very busy day. So let's go ahead and get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Let's get into the mess. All right. Oh, honey. It's in my eye. All right, let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. Simon is out here Simoning, okay? Simon Guobadia. Honey, he might be over across the water, but Simon is still wreaking havoc. Let's get into Simon because he is doing the fucking most. All right. Simon, honey, is suing Porsha. You guys, I knew his ass was gonna find a way to get and wiggle up out of that damn money that he has been ordered to pay. All right, Simon said he ain't paying ish, and matter of fact, he about to get his money back from Porsha's ass. So Porsha, Simon been sitting back watching Porsha's ass turning up out here at the Beyonce Cowboy Carter concert. Okay, with her little shorty short song and all up in the men face gyrating and whatnot. So Simon said, well, bitch, what I'm about to do is I'm about to go on up over there and spin the block on this damn lawsuit I filed up on your ass. So that's exactly what he's done. So he is suing Porsha for defamation. All right. You see that? Simon Guobadia is suing Porsha for defamation for some stuff that she said about him and her mama was talking to. So he might spin the block on her ass and get her too. So let's get into it. Shout out to Yahoo, honey, because that's where I saw it. Porsha Williams' estranged husband Simon Guobadia has filed an amended lawsuit against her following the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 trailer release. Now, Bravo released a new season trailer of Real Housewives of Atlanta on Thursday, with one part showing Porsha and her mom Diane T. Williams engaging in conversation. Y'all remember when that happened, all right? Now it says that Guobadia shared a post on Instagram insinuating that his ex and her mother were talking about him in that part of the trailer. Now, y'all remember Simon has asked Porsha not to speak on him on the show. Y'all remember at the most recent reunion where they were Andy was asking Porsha something about Simon, and Porsha then immediately said, honey, I don't wish to speak on Simon in any capacity. She didn't want to talk about him at all because he threatened her that she's not to speak on him. He did not want her filming in the house. He didn't even want his car, the Rolls Royce that he purchased for her, or leased for her rather, to be shown on the show. So he was being very difficult. So he was making her storyline very difficult to tell because there was, limited stuff she could talk about, given that he put her under such strict, zip up of the lips, child. So, So as y'all see here, Simon Guobadia files an amended defamation lawsuit against Porsha Williams in response to the trailer for the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. He did not want her speaking on him, and she has kind of been talking. But now, according to the Shade Room, they're also saying that Simon and his legal team has filed an amended lawsuit against Porsha in federal court on Friday following the release of the trailer of the latest season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It says that Simon wasted no time updating his original lawsuit, in which he is suing Porsha for defamation. As previously reported, Simon filed an original suit after Porsha insinuated that he suffers from erectile dysfunction. You guys remember that? So he was saying that that's not an issue for him. So he's suing her for that, saying, hey, prove it. Said it has also been exclusively obtained in the suit, which states that Porsha could potentially make more defamatory statements about Simon in the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, where we know fast forward they are already in the reunion, or at the reunion, having a reunion for the actual show. So the season is actually over now, but Simon has decided to go forward with the defamation lawsuit against him, or against Porsha, about her saying some defamatory things about him. So he's still bitter, I think, from the divorce. He's still making subliminals online as related to her. He's still trolling her. Like, he is still bitter that Porsha filed for divorce. And he is also upset that Porsha kind of one-upped him in this whole divorce settlement. So Porsha, y'all know she gets the $40K a month for the next 36 months is what Simon has been ordered to pay, or has been ordered to pay. She gets to keep the Rolls Royce, but she can't get the car the tags reinstated on those because the car is in Simon's name, and he is refusing to give her the paperwork and or the go ahead in order to do that. So she cannot drive the Rolls Royce. She has the possession of the car, but she can't get the tags, updated because Simon is refusing to do so. She gets to stay in the house that she and Simon lived in, which was his house prior to the two of them getting married. Porsha did say on the show that she did help purchase the house, but Simon was saying that he had the house prior to them being married. I don't know how that happened, but according to the courts and their order, Porsha gets to stay in the home for the next 36 months, at which Simon is to pay all of the utility bills and all bills related to the home for the next 36 months. And Porsha is supposed to be trying to get the house in her name. If she can't, then she's to sell it, and they're to split the equity of the home. So she get half, you get half. All right. So he's upset about that as well. So Simon is being Simon, as Simon damn always does. So as you guys can see, he is moving forward with this defamation lawsuit against Porsha. So Porsha, girl, I don't know how this is gonna work out. He probably gonna give you that 40K, but he damn sure gonna try to tap in your pockets because he is bitter. Moving on. While we're talking about Simon and Porsha, Simon is doing what Simon always do, honey. When Simon don't get his way, Simon takes to social media in order to troll the fuck out of you. And that's exactly what he is doing to Porsha. Let's get into it. Hey, Angela, thanks for being here, love. All right, so according to Jasmine Brand, Porsha Williams' ex-husband Simon Guobadia shares her shades her rather, and let's get into that. All right, so you guys can see on my screen, Jasmine Brand has reported where Simon says, "Good morning, sir. Please, can you marry a broke woman?" And this person says, "No, I'm tired." It gives that maybe Simon is saying that. So Simon then says that Simon is sending a clear message post-divorce. Said that he posted a screenshot on his Instagram story showing a direct message that read, "Good morning, sir. Please, can you marry a broken woman?" The reply was simply, "No, I'm retired." So Simon and Porsha, of course, you guys know, recently finalized their divorce, with the judge reportedly enforcing his prenup and ordering him to pay 40K a month in alimony. He's not happy about that, so he's been speaking out. He's even made a post not too long ago saying that thank God that he is free at last from Porsha. But it's given that he is sitting back watching her and how she's moving and how she's dressing and stepping out and acting unbothered after their divorce settlement. And maybe he done sent her one of them 40K payments, because baby, she is out here re-upping her body, and because she talked about it at the reunion, she had something done to her boobies. Porsha's out here living her best life, and Simon is sitting back watching and being the petty little biatch that he is. So hopefully they can be, a little more cordial, but not before Simon goes through with this defamation lawsuit against Porsha. So Porsha, get you a good attorney, child, because Simon is coming for ya. All right. Y'all know he has been deported back to Nigeria, and he's also been living also in Dubai. So, of course, nowadays you don't really have to be in court to go to court. You can do it via Zoom. You can show up Zoom if you have an attorney that can be there on your behalf. So it's given that he may be suing her from maybe Dubai or Nigeria, but he is definitely coming for her ass. All right. So Porsha, lawyer up, honey. All right. Somebody else who may want to lawyer up, or we don't know yet. Let's see. Tasha K has been mentioned in another lawsuit. Let's get into that. Her name has been brought up in another lawsuit. Damn, Porsha. Tasha K. All right, so Desiree Perez seeks contempt ruling in Roc Nation legal fight with their daughter. All right, so what it's saying here is that Desiree Perez has asked the Florida court to find her daughter, Demaray Hadley, in contempt for allegedly violating a judge order that restricted public comments about an ongoing lawsuit involving Roc Nation. So her daughter sat down with Tasha K and had a interview when she was not supposed to be speaking. So Tasha pulled out maybe some answers out of her that maybe she shouldn't have been talking about. And now Tasha is being named in this lawsuit as well. Now, they're saying that the request follows Hadley's appearance in an interview with YouTuber Tasha K, which was later shared through Hadley's Instagram account. Now, according to Roc Nation, it says that interview and the social media post directly violated a special court order intended to keep both Hadley and her husband from making public statements about the case. Now, Hadley filed a lawsuit in May of 2025, accusing her mother and Roc Nation of arranging her involuntary psychiatric commitment through Florida's Baker and McCarthy Acts. It says that she allegedly or alleges rather that Perez falsely portrayed her as a danger to herself, citing drug use and suicidal behavior in order to detain her for more than 2 weeks. Now, in the response in the suit, Roc Nation obtained a court order barring both Hadley and her husband from speaking publicly or posting about the matter online. Now, the company now argues that Hadley not only violated that order by participating in the interview with Tasha K, but it also allowed it to be promoted on Instagram, drawing public attention to that case. All right. Now, in the court filings, Roc Nation stated that Hadley affirmatively violated this order, special order, and publicized an interview that she gave about this case to further influence public perception. Okay. Now, Hadley also told the court that the post was not intentional, and she says that Tasha K added her as a collaborator on the video, which automatically placed her on the profile. Now, according to Hadley, she removed the video from the page the same day. Okay, and she's using that as her defense that she did do the interview with Tasha K. She did speak on certain things, but the interview did not stay up. She's saying that she removed it. But as we all know, if Tasha K does an interview with someone, she don't take it down. Y'all know that's her thing. She says she does not take her stuff down. That was one of the issues that Cardi B had with her when she was suing Tasha K as well, to ask her to remove a defamatory video from Tasha K's lineup. And Tasha K was like, I'm not removing the video. So upon her not removing it, Cardi B was able to sue her for defamation, in which Tasha K is still paying Cardi B for that case as we speak. Okay. She's I think she has some like a payment plan or whatever that she is under to pay back Cardi for the defamatory statements that is alleged to have been made about her. So now Tasha K is mentioned in this case, dealing with Desiree Perez and her daughter as a contempt for her not supposed to be speaking about said situation. And she sat down on Tasha K's platform and did so. So we'll see how that turned out. I hope Tasha ain't being sued again, child, because I don't think she can stand another lawsuit. So we keep our fingers and toes crossed on that for you, Tasha. All right, because baby, you don't need no more. You don't need no more. All right. Let's get into our next topic. All right, so we got 2 more, and then we're going to get on out of here, honey. We're gonna get on out of here after these 2. So this person here, you guys may remember her. Let's go ahead and post this because she has posted as well. All right, y'all remember who she is. Her name is Latoya Tonodeo, who plays Diana Tejada on Power Book 2. She has now said I do to her husband. She's married now. Okay, I's married now. She just got married and she posted her picture. So shout out to her. That says the 2 very familiar faces on the silver screen have become one. All right. So Latoya Tonodeo, who plays Diana Tejada on Power Book 2 Ghost, and Tara Bird, okay, on The Oath. Okay, y'all know who that is. Tied the knot with partner Arlen Escoparta or Estepeta, also known for playing Damon Bird on the show The Oath, and most recently for being Zeke Wallace on NBC's Found. Okay, so both of them are actors and actresses. Okay, so they're doing pretty well. Says that the couple met through mutual friends in Los Angeles and connected over their experience in the acting industry. Now, initially, Latoya didn't think too much of it. Now, their paths crossed again and was started as a friendship, naturally beginning to shape itself into something more. Now, this says it is funny because our first date was at the gym. Neither one of us called it that until we played a dating game with some friends, and the question was, where was your first date? And they said that we both said that they liked the gym, and the same time they fell out at the same time, and they fell out laughing. So they asked them where would their first date be, and they said at the gym. They both said it at the same time, so maybe that's when they saw that they had some compatibility there. Okay. It says that I will say that after our gym date and goodbye hug lasted a bit longer than expected. That's when they fell in love, child, at the gym. Amen. So the chemistry became quite evident. So did their wonderful qualities that they both possessed. They said that they didn't take long for the pair to fall in love. All right. So on a New Year's Eve, Arlen tricked her into thinking that they were going to a rap party for his show at the time. Now, instead, it said that he gathered friends and family to pop the question, and she said yes. All right. So he proposed to her. It said that the couple married in front of 48 Oceanside guests, honoring tradition by jumping the broom. It said that they plan to host a larger celebration for all the castmates to join in the festivities. Okay. So if you guys want to read more about their love story, you guys can head on over to, I think, Essence, because that's where they're listed. Let's go ahead and look at their beautiful pictures. She's beautiful. I love her dress. I love her updo. That's so cute. I don't like that brown, though. I don't know. But let's get into it. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. What y'all think? What y'all think? Ain't that beautiful? Oh my, I'm not feeling the brown. Okay. Nice, handsome guy, but I'm not feeling that damn brown. Not feeling it. All right. Yes, honey, for the back. Okay. My dress was like that too, with the shoestring look in the back. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, honey. Seaside. That's a seaside wedding. I ain't mad at that. I love that view. That's beautiful. Okay. Yes, honey. Throw her back and give her a kiss. Okay. Yes, honey. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. One more. Oh, we got a couple more. So that's them with the dog. That's them with the dog. Her dress is beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right, Diana. Look at that cake. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's them cutting their cake. All right, and that's them sharing the kids. Ain't that a nice view? That's beautiful how they set the stage right there where you can see the water in the background and then the nice floral arrangements. That's beautiful. So shout out to her. Okay, so they got a little change to have a nice little ceremony, and they said they're gonna have a nice big one later on. She might be with child, honey, because sometimes when they have these little quick weddings like this right here, where they try to get it out the way, she might be carrying. So that might be why they're having this little quick wedding. I ain't mad at it. Y'all do what you got to do. But congratulations to them. All right. So that's Diana, honey. Diana Tonodeo from Power 2. That was Monet's daughter on Power. She has now jumped the broom and she is now a bride. So shout out to them for that. Okay. Ain't that beautiful? I love weddings. I love weddings. All right. Let's get into this last ratchet topic, honey. We're just going to show it. And then we'll play what she had to say. I can play it on the screen, but from my phone, because child, we gotta watch that. Y'all know YouTube is ripping, child. All right. Oh, we got one more after that. I forgot. Damn. All right. So Erica Dixon, you guys remember her. This is Lil Scrappy's baby mama. All right. His first baby mama. She is giving us some insight on, y'all remember on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when Stevie J and Jocelyn were on the show and they got into a verbal altercation turned physical with Lil Scrappy, rapper Scrappy, and Erica Dixon. Okay. Outside of, I want to say, a studio. Well, okay. So Erica Dixon has done an interview with this person named Jalen Ray, and she alludes to the fact that she and Scrappy sent Jocelyn and Stevie, honey, as I call him, Stevie J, to a hospital, child, or to the hospital after their infamous fight on Love and Hip Hop. I said, girl, I know y'all lying out here. I know Stevie and Jocelyn, who always be breaking bad with people. I know Jocelyn ass ain't had to go be seen by no doctor after no fight, girl, when that's all she like to do is damn fight. So give me 1 second, child. Hold up. Hold on.
Back in the day that you beat up Jocelyn, is that true? When y'all had y'all fight, who won?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Jocelyn went to the hospital. Me and Scrappy didn't. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So and you didn't even know her, and she just came at you like that. And that's all it took. The ATL came out of you.
Yeah.
Well, they said, back in the day that you beat up Jocelyn. Is that true? When y'all had y'all fight, who won?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Jocelyn went to the hospital. Me and Scrappy didn't. So.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah. So Erica is saying, honey, that back then, honey, on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, that Stevie and Jocelyn and Scrappy and Erica, they had a little nuck if you buck moment, and Jocelyn got all up in Erica Dixon's face, and somebody pushed somebody first, and then they proceeded to fight. Scrappy was on top of Stevie, honey, and beating him up and punching him. Whenever security did step in and try to stand Stevie up, he was very wobbly and he was acting like he couldn't stand on his own. So it said Erica Dixon is saying here that Stevie and Jocelyn had to go to the hospital to get medical care after the fight because they both got hurt during the fight. So Erica saying that she and Scrappy beat up Jocelyn and Stevie J. What y'all think about that? I don't know how I feel. I don't know. Now I know Erica. They say Erica got some hands over there. I don't know. You know, she got a smart mouth, but word on the street is she does have some hands. We've seen Jocelyn get down too, but maybe she just didn't have the hands for Erica. But from what I saw, because I remember the show and I did watch the clip is on here, but we can't play it. You guys can go on over to Reality Entertainment TV and watch it at your leisure. But yeah, Stevie looked like he was kind of dazed after Scrappy punched him. And he fell like out on the ground, and security had to run over and try to stand him up and get him up. His legs looked like they were kind of wobbly. He couldn't stand on his own. They had to hold him up. So it looked like he might have needed some medical attention after that little fight between them. So I don't know, child. But hey, that's what they said. So that's what Erica is saying now. Until we hear different, unless Jocelyn come forward and say, hey, that's not what happened. This is what happened. That's what I'm gonna have to go with. Okay. Until Jocelyn or Stevie come back and say, yeah, no, that ain't what happened. That's a motherfucking lie. We ain't get beat up and have to go to no damn hospital. All right. Until we see that, then I'm gonna have to roll with that. So let's get to my last topic because I have one more thing. Child, Marques is still out here. Marques is still out here Marquesing. All right. Give me 1 second so we can upload that. I thought I did it. But all right, so let me get back. Okay, there you go. All right, so Marques, y'all know Marques got injured, honey, trying to help a police officer when he was getting beat up. I said, what is wrong with these police officers? Y'all need to go back through training if y'all out here getting beat up. But Marques got injured in trying to help out a police officer. When another person was assaulting a police officer, Marques was in the area. He saw everything that went down. As you guys can see, his hand is bandaged. He had to get surgery on it, so it is bandaged, and he got a black thing over it, so it's not so obvious. So he got the white bandage, as you can see right there, and then over that is like a black bandage. It looks like a cast or something on it, because he did say in the other post that I told you guys, I think yesterday, that he had a few broken fingers because he was like punching and out. He was like crazy. I said, damn. All right, so I'm gonna have to read it from my phone because that's kind of small. So as you guys can see, he's taking a picture with the police officers who he's saying they're honoring him. All right, so Marques says here in black, right here in this little black box, it says that they stopped me and said that I'm their hero and can they get a picture with me? He says, I'm grateful to be honored, but I just say that I'm human. And then he puts the 100. All right, so that's him standing there with the police officers. And then at the bottom, it says, shout out to APD, which is Atlanta Police Department. Okay, so child, that's Marques, child, acting like he's a police officer out here. I don't know. So he could have been unalive. That's serious, because the person that he was fighting, they said had a pow on him, and he helped wrestle that pow away from the guy so that he did not injure the police officer. But Marques wound up sustaining some injuries himself and had to be sent to Grady Hospital downtown Atlanta. So I'm glad that he is out of the hospital. Obviously, you guys can see him here smiling in the picture with the popos, and they're bigging him up and saying, hey, you're our hero, honey, because you saved one of our own. So Marques, that might be a part of his storyline this season. Who knows? Because he ain't got shit else to talk about but Trish and her long ass chin. But anywho and anyway, that is our show for this video. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy it. What y'all laughing about? Said, and Stevie, yeah, Stevie was on that powder back then. That's why his punches didn't land, because he was on that powder. Him and Jocelyn, they both were high. Okay, when you're trying to fight when you high, not that I know, because I ain't never been high, but when you're trying to fight when you high on that white powder, your punches don't be landing. You punching at the air. You punching like this. The person way over there, and you punching right here because you high. You can't see them real good. But that's what had happened, child. Y'all said I thought he was fired. That's what everybody else is saying, that Marques was fired, but baby, he is on the show this season, because I done showed y'all the trailer. He is all up and through that damn show. You hear me? He is on the show. So I don't know if Carlos had a change of heart. I feel like he brought Marques back because without Marques, Trish and Ken don't have fucking storyline. Think about it. I feel like Carlos and production thought about it, because initially they did say months ago that Marques was fired. And then y'all remember he was putting those messages up saying that he wanted Trish to be unalived and all that. And he didn't care. She was unalived and all that crazy talk he was doing. But now it's given that Carlos and production may have had a change of heart about Marques being on the show, because they don't have a storyline if Marques ain't on the show. If you notice on the trailer, that's what they're fussing about Marques and Trish not being divorced. Same shit from last season. So how they gonna have a storyline? How Trish and Ken gonna be on the show without Marques? It's like a puzzle. They're connected. So yeah, child. I said I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. But anywho and anyway, let's get out of here, guys. Yes, honey. Let's get out of here. Love you guys down. To my mods, KBR, Bell Wilson, Tyra, Scorpion, Miss, True TV Podcast, Rose Armstead, and Sweet Essence. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job. Simple Mom Family TV, thanks for being in here. Love Schoolboy, if you're here, thanks for being here. Purple Unicorn, Sunny Days, and who's my next person? Astute Queen B. Thank y'all so much. Those are my usuals. If there's any other content creators, feel free to drop your name so I can give you guys a shout out. I appreciate everyone for being here. All of my Caramellians. You guys know I love y'all down. Until the next video, child, unless there's some breaking news or something, I will see you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles. All right. Enjoy your night or day, rather, your hump day. And until the next one, I will see you guys later. Okay. Bye.